Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be setting up a skincare routine for myself using some inserts from SMPlans. As you can see here, my my table is a little bit crowded with skincare products, and I will walk you guys through them as well as how I am going to be setting up these inserts. So I have a few inserts from SMPlans. This is her game plan insert here, and I'm going to be using this as a skincare tracker / skincare routine. When I first saw this insert, I thought it would be perfect for what I need it for this insert. And I do have a 20% off PR code if you guys would like to use it. You can use the code ARIEBEA20 to get 20% off your $5 minimum purchase. So as you can see here, I have a bunch of things on my desk. I have a bunch of skincare items here that I'm hoping to catalog in here. What I did ahead of time was write down a few of the skincare products that I know I love and I love using in rotation with each other. So this is a freebie insert from SMPlans as well. This is from her Facebook group, so be sure to join her Facebook group in order to get some of these freebies. So this insert is divided into two different sections, and I printed it double-sided so I can write a list of pretty much all of these skincare items that I like using on a daily basis. So here I have a list of some of my makeup removers and cleansers. I usually have at least 2 products that I like using on rotation whenever my skin wants different things. On the bottom section here I have listed out some of my treatments, I guess you can say. And this includes like my toners, if I have any acne creams, eye creams, and stuff like that. And then on the back here I have my moisturizer and facial oils, as well as lip balms on the bottom here. And on the bottom here I just have some extras, which are mainly like face masks and stuff like that. So now that I have this insert, I sort of have like a bank of skincare products that I enjoy using, that I know work well together. So now I'm going to put them onto these inserts and make a routine for myself. I asked recently on my Instagram about making this video, and I asked whether or not you guys wanted to also hear about the skincare products that I have really been enjoying, and you guys said yes. So I'm going to not only fill out this insert, but I'll also talk to you guys about some of my favorite skincare products. If you guys didn't know, this YouTube channel and my blog used to be mainly beauty stuff. I was very into makeup and skincare before I turned into more of a planner, I don't know what you call it, planner channel, planner Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, so I do love makeup and beauty, so I'm going to combine my two loves now and start with this insert. So what I'm planning for these inserts is one section is going to be my morning routine, one is going to be my night routine, and then I'll just have some things to remember in these other parts. I really like these inserts. I think I can also use these probably as dailies as well. You can also make this an hourly section, like a today, a to-do, or like a to-buy section as well. So I really like these inserts. I think they're very, very functional. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a spread like this rather than on the front of here. So I'm going to start with my morning routine, and I guess I will zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to start off by writing out my morning routine on the top here. Okay, so there are a few products that I love using in both my morning routine and my night routine. However, my morning routine is more, I think it's a little bit more simple because I don't need to be taking off my makeup. So usually in the morning I don't want to stress out my skin too much. I just want it very, very moisturized and clean. So I usually go in with a gentle cleanser. So this is one that I'm currently using, and I have been using for at least a year now, I think. This one is from La Roche-Posay, which is a French brand that I really love. And I also really like their products because they're quite affordable as well. This Effaclar line, I believe, is geared towards more acne-prone skin, but they do also have a line that is for sensitive skin as well. So this is generally the first thing that I like using on my face. I'm going to write that down. I've been using this for quite some time, and my skin has definitely changed during that time, and I still really like this cleanser. It is mainly for oily skin. However, my skin has slowly becoming less oily, which is great for me. I don't get as much breakouts anymore. But I still really like using this to cleanse my skin in the morning because it's very, very light, and I don't know, I don't really like extra foamy cleansers. This foams a little bit as you like use it with water, but it's not like, it doesn't dry out my skin basically. Along with this foaming gel, I also really like using this toner from them. I actually stopped using this toner because I ran out of it, and I was like, I wasn't really planning on repurchasing it. However, my skin definitely changed after I stopped using this. My skin got quite dry around my cheeks, and I really didn't know what to do. I was like exfoliating well, I was moisturizing very well, but basically I incorporated this back into my routine and the problem literally went away. So this is definitely a toner that I'm gonna keep like as one of my holy grail toners. When I was younger, I didn't really like toners all that much. I didn't really see the point of it. And I guess the one that I used when I was younger kind of irritated my skin a little bit. So I wanted to find something that's just a little bit lighter and would work very well on my skin. So this is the Effaclar Astringent Lotion, and I just like using it on a regular cotton pad, and then I'll just wipe it all over my face. The next product is also from the same line, from the same brand. As you can tell, I really, really like this brand. Like I said, it's quite affordable. And this is what I use as my acne treatment. So this is the Effaclar Duo Plus. They also have a tinted version, but I've never tried that. I think I just prefer this one because I can use it underneath my makeup anyways if I want to. Because the other one's tinted, I don't want to use it like at night when I'm not wearing makeup, you know what I mean? I'm trying to like cleanse my skin, so I don't want to put a tinted acne treatment on my skin. So this is just the regular one. I believe they went through quite a few different formulas, but I really like this. I've gone through so many bottles of these. I started using this when I was in high school and I still really like it. So these products are now done, so I'm just going to move them over here to the side. And now I can move on to some more like moisturizers and eye creams. So let me see here. Actually, my go-to moisturizer is from Eucerin. Again, this is a very, very affordable brand. This is just the Dry Skin Replenishing Face Cream, and I really, really like this. However, I used to buy these at Walmart, and I can't find them anymore in any of my locations around me. So I don't know if like they're getting rid of this. I've seen other Eucerin products there, but it wasn't this one, so I'm not sure if they've discontinued it or if they're just like not stocking it in my stores anymore, or if they like changed the packaging or something like that. But I really like this because it is very, very light. I can use it underneath my makeup and there's literally no problem. I have been using this for so long, and again, quite affordable as well. So I'm almost done this bottle. It is quite empty, so maybe I'll find something that is quite similar. If you guys have any face cream recommendations, please do send them my way because I really do like this. I like how simple it is. It's not scented as well, so I will be looking for a new one if I can't find this one ever again, which makes me a little bit sad. So I've been really liking that moisturizer lately, but I'm also trying to find a new eye cream that I really like. I have a few here that I will talk about, and I'm thinking about incorporating this Ole Henriksen one. This is the Ultimate Lift Eye Cream. This kind of smells like banana. It is not... Ole Henriksen has a banana eye cream, but for some reason I feel like this one smells like it too. I might be crazy. But I wanted to give this a go. I think this is best used in morning, so I'm going to try and use this underneath my eyes. My face tends to get a little bit puffy. Underneath my eyes I don't really get too much darkness. Naturally, just because of my skin, I'm a little bit yellow around my eyes, especially when I'm on camera, but in person you don't really notice it. But I wanted to use this eye cream in case like I do start to get wrinkles underneath my eyes, which I feel like I sort of am, so I'm going to try and use this. It says lifts, firms, and hydrates, so I'm going to incorporate this into my routine as well. So my moisturizer and my eye cream are the main things that I use to moisturize my skin. However, I always like using a lip balm after. Every time I wash my face, I always like using a lip balm because they're always a little bit dry. I don't have a problem with chapped lips or anything like that, but I don't know, I just don't like the feeling of dry lips in general. I do have a Burt's Bees that I'm going through. I do like it. I do like the feeling that it gives on my skin, on my lips. But I don't know, I don't feel like it's super moisturizing. I used to use, as you can see, this is a very, very used up bottle of Elizabeth Arden's fragrance-free 8-hour cream. This is my favorite like lip balm. You can use it as like a sort of like a Vaseline as well. You can use it on cuts. If you have any burns, it will soothe the skin and help heal the skin. and I really like using this on my lips. It was like my favorite lip balm ever, but obviously I have finished it. I'm planning on repurchasing this, but I think it's a little bit expensive. I can't remember where I purchased this in the first place, but maybe it's probably around like 40 bucks Canadian, which isn't super expensive, but I mean 40 bucks for a lip balm. I can still use it in other places, like on my skin as well, on irritated skin. But I really like using this as well as my Burt's Bees, so I'm going to include that into my morning routine as well. So those are all the products mainly that I'm going to be using in my morning routine. Obviously I didn't fill up this whole checklist. I wasn't intending to, but I don't know if this is considered a lot or if it's considered too little. I don't know, you guys tell me. But I'm going to now add in a few different notes in here as well. So I'm going to start up here. Here's where I'm going to write some of my skin goals. In making this insert, I wanted to clearly specify some skincare goals that I want to do. Obviously it's not going to be like an immediate thing. My skin can't change overnight. So there are just a few things that I want to do here. So I'm just going to write goals. So these are just a few goals that I would like to do with the skincare routine. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight, but with these products I have noticed that my skin is having less breakouts, which is really, really great. And my acne scars are lightening a little bit from when I did have breakouts. And I feel like my pores are getting smaller. I think it's because of this toner as well. So I've been really enjoying that, so I'm going to continue doing all of those. So I have two other sections here that I can now fill up as well. One section I know I'm going to put a to buy section, because sometimes I do want to try out some new things. And like I said, I am looking for new moisturizers and new lip products. So I'm going to write a little bit on a post-it note here. These post-it notes, by the way, are from Russell and Hazel. I don't know why it took me so long to remember that. So I'm just going to write a few things and stick a post-it note on here. I was going to write the list directly onto this page, however, like once I get it, I don't want to rewrite this whole page, so I'll just put on a sticky note. Okay, so now I'm going to move on into my night routine. It might be similar to this, so I'm going to cut those parts out, but the new products that I have here to talk about, I will show you guys. Okay, so my night routine is a little bit different from my morning routine. Obviously, it needs to be a little bit more intense because I usually need to take off my makeup. I have two makeup cleansers that I really like using. One is the Una Brennan Super Facialist. I've been using that since I was in high school and I really, really like it. It literally melts off all of my makeup. However, I found something a lot more effective than that, and it is a little bit easier for me to purchase it, and that is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I love this cleansing balm so much. It is like honestly like the best cleanser. It literally melts your makeup off, and like I don't need to be rubbing at my eyes to take off my waterproof mascara. I also like using it with a muslin cloth. It's basically just like a very, very thin cloth. You put it under the tap in really, really hot water. You wipe off the cleansing balm with that cloth, and it just helps exfoliate your skin, and it's just 10 times easier to take off the balm. So that's why I just really like using my Clinique cleansing balm and that muslin cloth together. I think they just work really well. Again, after taking off my makeup, I cleanse my skin, and I do, again, like using my La Roche-Posay foaming cleanser. I do also have a scrub. I think it's from Neutrogena. I can use it as a scrub for my skin and or a mask. So I do like using that, but again, I'm looking for a new scrub to incorporate into my routine. So if you guys know of any good scrubs or exfoliants, please do let me know. So after I cleanse my skin, I use my toner again, this one. So that is 3 times cleansing my skin, and then I go into more intense eye creams, oils, and moisturizers. In the mornings, I want to start using my Ole Henriksen eye cream, but this was the eye cream that I used before that, and this is my favorite eye cream. The problem is the full size of this is quite pricey. So this is the Caudalie Premier Coup eye cream. It just says the eye cream on it. I really, really like this one. The full size is probably about like 110 bucks Canadian, which is a little bit much, and it's like a massive like eye cream as well. It is worth the money, however, I just want like a small tube like this. And I've been using this for years and I really like it. I purchased this in a little caudalie set, so that's why I have a more travel size version. I really like this eye cream because it is very light underneath my eyes. You only need like literally the tiniest amount underneath your eyes to do both eyes. And I find that it really does help with puffiness under my eyes, as well as a little bit of wrinkles. I don't have too many wrinkles underneath my eyes yet, but I just want to use an eye cream so I can prevent any further damaging to my skin. So I have that eye cream there. So before I use moisturizers, I really like to use an oil, and I have two here. I have one from Origins, which I really like. This is the Plantscriptions Youth Renewing Face Oil. And I have like a mini bottle of this, and then I also have this Pearl Essence Rosehip Balancing Facial Oil that I've also been using recently. And I really like using oils at night because it really has a chance to absorb into my skin. So I like using either one of these. I tend to switch it up. This Origin one's is a little bit more intense. It definitely moisturizes my skin a lot more. You also don't need too much of this. I feel like with this Pearl Essence one I have to do maybe about 2 to 3 drops, whereas the Origin one I can just do 1 to 2 drops. I really like using rosehip oil because it really helps me reduce my scarring that I have from my acne, and I feel like it helps really balance out my skin very well. Also, rosehip oil smells amazing, so that's why I picked up this Pearl Essence one. I wasn't quite sure about the brand, but I've heard good things. So that's why I picked it up, and the bottle is also quite large. I've been using this for about a month already, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm about this far into the bottle, so hopefully it'll last me the rest of the year. I do find that sometimes when I use my Pearl Essence oil, that after a couple of hours my skin would feel a little bit dry, not like, I feel like it's already absorbed into my skin quite well, so I would want to moisturize a little bit after that. So with the Origins I don't get that, so it kind of just depends on what my skin is feeling like at the moment. And obviously, like always, I want to top up with a little lip balm. So lately I've been using a Vaseline lip balm, the whatever, Rosy Lips. It's like a pink one in like a pink container. I really like that, except for I feel like, again, my lips absorb it very quickly, so I would have to reapply in a couple of hours. I feel like with my 8-hour cream that doesn't really happen. I can go to sleep with it and my lips feel very moisturized in the morning. So as you can see, oh, my sticky note has started to come off already. Well, I thought I would have more products in my night routine because I do change it up a little bit, but I guess I don't. In this top area I do want to write a few of the extras that I like using on my skin, because I do have quite a few of those. So one of them being this Caudalie Beauty Elixir. This is another product that I really love. It is a little bit, no, I guess it isn't that pricey, but this is their Beauty Elixir. This is their Smoothing Glowing Complexion Elixir, and I really like it. This is a little special edition bottle. I think it's just this gold design that's a little bit different, but I love this stuff so much. It smells so good, and I really like it when, you know, those days like in the summer when you're feeling just very like overheated and like you want to wash your face, but you've already done your skincare routine, but you feel like you still want to wash your face and get like sort of like this cooling sensation. That's where my Caudalie Beauty Elixir comes into play, because it is just so refreshing. So I'm definitely going to add that into my routine whenever I need it. I have repurchased this quite a bit. I've had a few travel size as well, at least 2 travel size, and this could be my second full size. I've been using that for quite a long time as well. What other extras do I have here? I do have my acne treatment, and I do have a bunch of face masks as well. I have a few different face masks that I really need to start using up. I have a few of these from It's Skin, which is a Korean brand. I have a blueberry one, a bamboo one, and a pomegranate one that I still want to use. I have one from Neutrogena. I can't remember where I got this one. This one is also quite moisturizing. Oh, and the lovely Syria from HelloPaperCat, she gifted me with some of these face masks as well. These are from Etude House, and this one is Red Earth. So these also are some things that I really need to incorporate into my routine as well. Also, actually, I did make an order recently on Sephora during their VIB sale. I still haven't received my order, however, I know I'm going to incorporate it in here. I just completely forgot to add it in here. So I just wrote it on a little post-it note here. I'm planning on getting something from ARIEBEA later. But that is mainly all of the items that I have in my routine. I have no idea why the sticky note is not sticky anymore. That is so annoying, but I'll just leave it here. Oh, this one's also kind of peeling up, so I think what I'm going to do is stick them down with some stickers. Obviously, I'm going to decorate these pages. I wouldn't not decorate these cute pages. So something that I really like about these inserts as well is that SMPlans includes like some pink accents, which I think is like so cute. And if I think I'm right, I think my little circle dots, these are stickers from my shop. I think these will fit perfectly over top of these, so I'm gonna try them. So I have here some blue cloud stickers and then some pink clouds, so I think it'll be very cute if I put this one on my morning routine, and it fits perfectly. Oh my god! This one on my morning routine, and then I'll use these pinky ones. These ones are my favorite on my night routine. I think they'd be so cute. What I'm also going to do is stick down these post-it notes, because obviously they're not staying by themselves. This one's like, I don't know what's going on.